Hello everyone, so for today we are going to post random videos. Yung mga videos na hindi ko pa na-upload, medyo naipon na videos that could probably be too short to become an independent episode or hindi ma-post because of schedule. Alam niyo naman during Ramadan, sobrang dami ng schedule and hindi natin ma-post because of that. So we will be posting video clips while answering questions from our readers. So I posted it on Instagram that you can ask any questions, so I can also include it in this compilation videos. So prior to this, I've been receiving a lot of questions about Ramadan tents, entrance to Qatar National Museum, about timing of the Doha Metro, and the frequently asked questions, how do I get invitations from restaurants and hotels? So similar questions I will be trying to answer on this episode. So before we proceed, please help us grow our YouTube channel. Click that subscription button and hit the notification bell for more video uploads every Sunday. So we call this episode Pinoy Lingo, which features everything for Kabayan expats here in Qatar. So for our first video, I'll be showing you clips from our visit sa Sealine Beach. But mas kilala natin siya bilang Sealine Beach Resort. So it was an iftar invitation, but unfortunately, some of the clips hindi lang ako masyadong ganun ka-happy, kaya hindi ko siya ma-post as an independent episode. Some of the clips were taken na medyo gabi na, kaya eto na siya. So we're here at the Sealine Beach Resort. So sobrang ganda rin naman talaga itong place na to. Kahit saan ka tumingin, guys, that's the beach and this is the pool. So almost infinity pool siya. Tapos, nandito naman sa side na to lahat ng mga villas. Adios! Okay, so for our first set of questions, so this is coming from Manish_P_M. So what inspired you to start vlogging? So madalas ko itong nasasagot during seminars. So I started vlogging in 2016. So but prior to vlogging, I was already posting most of our photos, most of our stories on Facebook. So for Filipinos, medyo mas kilala tayo na avid user ng Facebook. It was an opportunity that was presented to me by a friend. So they introduced me to WordPress, and it was a platform wherein I can create stories. Previously, mahilig na talaga kaming mag-travel, mag-staycation, and we're posting it on Facebook. And you know, sobrang haba ng mga caption, tapos sobrang dami ng mga photos. And naisip ko, if I will be doing a story on WordPress and I will be presenting it on social media, mas formal, mas maganda, mas professional. Ang daming interruptions. Pero anyway, another question from Travel with McCoy. How many months did your website hit the milestone as second top blogger in Qatar? Although honestly, hindi ko siya masyadong iniisip. It was from a website called feedspot.com. So sila yung nag-release ng report about top bloggers here in Qatar, and they released the report early 2018. So I started early 2016, so that's around 2 years. So on the second year of my blog, so I was able to make it to that list. So I don't know also kung ano yung parameters na ginamit nila, but when I'm checking on the website, I see that they are ranking different categories, so mga blogs, but for me, I'm not really very particular with that. I'm just thankful kasi from among the different blogs, so many social media influencers here in Qatar. So we made it as second top blogger here in Qatar. So, but for me, it's a privilege, it's an honor na ma-consider for that place. So for our second video, we will be featuring a home-based company na nagpadala sa amin ng mga products na gusto nilang ipatry para ma-feature natin sa blog. Ito mga unang kumontak sa amin, yung Koi Qatar, para i-feature yung kanilang milk tea. And I think na very exciting din ito kasi hindi ako masyado nakakita ng mga milk tea dito sa Qatar. So we give it a go and they delivered some of their products in our home. And ito yung video namin para sa kanila. Hello, good afternoon. So meron pong nag-deliver sa atin ng kanilang mga bagong product and these are coming from Koi Qatar. So we would like to thank them, si Koi Dim Sum and Cheese Tea. They serve different kinds of beverages and dim sums and they deliver every Friday only. So for a minimum of 60 riyals. So ilalagay ko sa description box mamaya yung contact details nila. So nandito po tayo ngayon para i-try yung kanilang product and para tulungan tayo, sasamahan tayo ng aking special guest ngayon. Yan. So, hindi ka kita. Hello. How are you? So we are going to try this. Remember to remove the cap and sip the top first. Put the straw to enjoy the boba pearl later. An additional dim sum to their menu with koi garlic sauce and sweet soy sauce. Partner up with a cold boba pearl. So this one is fried chicken shomai.
Fried chicken shomai.
This one is shobao.
Shobao and then
Shobao. It goes well with a cold milk tea. This one I think is the best seller talaga nila. Cold brew milk tea and chocolate drink with signature cheese foam on top. So remember to sip it from the top. Put the straw later for the boba pearl. So mali tayo ng ginawa. We should have removed the cover first and then
remove the cover.
And then sip it from the top like that. And then put the straw later for the boba pearls. But it's okay. Okay, so we would like to say thank you to
Koi.
Koi. Thank you very much, Koi, for bringing us this yummy merienda for me and Yasmin. We will be sharing this to Mama later on. So thank you very much. So, for our next video, medyo mahaba ito. Supposedly, it will be a separate episode, pero sobrang naging hectic yung schedule ko this Ramadan, kaya hindi ko na siya nagawa ng sarili niyang episode. Hindi ko na siya na-release separately, but I want to include them dito sa compilation video na to. But I also want to highlight na ginawa ko tong video na to in support for local companies. Not only that we are promoting something, but it's managed by a Filipino chef. So kaya na-inspire ako na i-feature ito. And sabi ko, sige, itry natin ito. And let's show it to the Filipino communities and the other expat communities also. Also, for the very first time, when we launched the YouTube channel, nagkaroon din tayo ng contest wherein we ask our readers to support us by subscribing to the channel. We took this as an opportunity also, invite yung winner natin and have them join us dun sa food tasting activity. So ito yung video. Hello everyone! So another food tasting afternoon. Meron na naman po tayong delivery. Siyempre, sasamahan ako ng walang iba kundi si... For today, binisita tayo ng Nadhi Burger para itry yung kanilang mga food.
Yeah.
Excited to see what's inside.
Yes. I know it's hamburger, taco, or pizza.
It's Nadhi Burger. So, what do you think is inside?
Check it out.
Tcharam!
Hamburgers and french fries!
Yeah. Aside from dun sa burger set na pinadala nila, meron din silang pinadala. Can you help me, please?
Yes.
Okay. Let's take it one by one.
Yes.
May pinadala rin silang ganito.
Chocolate pie. I mean coffee jelly.
Coffee jelly. So Yasmin, aside from the burgers, they also gave us pasta. Okay, one is Alfredo and one is pesto. Okay, and also this yummy treats.
Yeah, my favorite!
So imagine kung mag-order kayo nitong burger box na to. Plus, meron pa nito mga side dishes. It's actually good for around 10 to 12 persons. So, sulit na. Of course, this is Yasmin's favorite.
Shrimp.
Alam na.
Yes, shrimp.
Wow. Artista yung anak ko. So parang lahat sa kanya masarap.
Sorry, that's why.
Okay. I just want you to be honest when we're eating because they need to know if it is really good.
I'm the one also.
Seafoods. Alam nyo guys, dati, hindi ako talaga masyadong mahilig sa seafoods. Alam niya ng mga nakakilala sa akin. Pero little by little, I started to love it. Kasi ang dami na naman kami mga seafoods invitation. As promised, we will be awarding yung nanalo dun sa ating raffle. Yay! So, and we have invited them para samahan tayo dito sa food tasting natin dito sa Nadhi Burger. Alright? Congratulations! Yay! Yun! Okay. So, i-check mo. Baka mamaya hindi totoo. Nag-enjoy ba kayo sa dinner natin?
Panalo.
Panalo na, busog pa. Ayan, thank you very much Sir Mark sa pag-invite sa amin dito
Yes
sa
sir,
Nadhi
no
Burger.
problem. Sa mga hindi pa nakakatikim or nakakapunta dito sa Nadhi, please come and taste our food.
Yes. So the next question is coming from Mrs. Jok. Mrs. Jok, are you using Osmo? Where can I buy? Hindi daw gumagamit ng Osmo, but there's a shop called Lens Camera. Kung isi-search nyo sila sa Facebook and sa Instagram, you will see Lens Camera. So doon ko lang binili yung tripod na ginagamit ko ngayon. So eto siya. Ito lang muna yung ginamit ko. Ito lang muna yung in-invest ko for now habang nagsistart tayo na mag-vlog. Pero wala pa akong ginagamit na Osmo. I'm supposed to buy one pero medyo naunahan ako doon sa online shop na inaabangan ko. But hopefully, yes, I would be able to invest on some of these gadgets para mas ma-improve yung quality ng video. But I can see that on that same store kung saan ko ito nabili, marami siyang mga items na pwede nyo talagang bilhin. And located siya sa ground floor ng Swiss Bell Hotel, malapit sa Souq. So for our next question coming from Gerologist, Sir, what video editor do you use for the vlog? So I'm using Power Director. Nung nag-start ako mag-vlog, I thought of using a very basic editing software. So naghanap ako and hinanap ko lang yung software na tingin ko mas kampante akong gamitin. And nakita ko yung Power Director na sobrang simple, sobrang basic. Nung una free siya pero ng mga sumunod na araw, kasi I think 7 days yung trial niya. After that, I have to subscribe. So okay lang naman. Kasi hindi naman siya ganun kamahal. I think kung hindi ako nagkakamali, parang 130 real. So okay lang naman siya. Magagamit ko na siya for the whole year. Kaya yung una kong vlog, makikita nyo meron siyang Power Director dun sa ilalim. So naisip ko kasi nung una, sabi ko okay lang naman kasi very basic lang naman yung gusto ko ilabas ng mga vlog and hindi naman yung mga tipong pang movies talaga. So okay na ako dun sa Power Director. But kayo kung maghahanap kayo ng editing software, tingnan nyo kung ano yung mas kampante kayo, kung tingin nyo mas saan ma-achieve yung gusto nyong diskarte, yung mga style na gusto ninyo. But because for me, I'm only eyeing for something basic. Mas nakikita ko kasi na mag-work sa akin yung stories or yung content more than yung mga effects. So yung susunod nating video, medyo maiksi na to. I actually uploaded this already on the blog because nagsisimula pala tayo mag-YouTube. Medyo hesitant ako ni-upload siya sa YouTube. it's the Aladdin movie, and I created a music video using yung theme song nila. So, but I just thought na baka magkaroon ng problema, and I decided na i-upload na lang siya sa vlog and not on the YouTube. Yasmin! Hello guys, at ito talaga ang pinaka-pasabog. Kung makikita niyo. Golden toilet. Ang galing. So, next question is coming from Joyce RN MSN. Sobrang haba ng kanyang user account. So, from Nurse Joyce, so what is your usual schedule in a day? You're so productive with your blog post. Thank you. And follow-up question, so just curious, if you are not blogging or vlogging in a day, what activities you'd be doing? So, my usual schedule in a day, kapag may pasok, so I would be going to work up to around 5:30 in the afternoon. So, after that, so doon ko nagagawa lahat ng mga activities. So, if there's an evening invitation from hotel, so usually I would only accept that after work. During Fridays, wala akong ginagawa. So, ito yung time kung saan talagang I would be doing the blog, or I'd be writing topics kung ano yung mga pwede kong gawin in the coming days. And I would also be watching a lot of vlogs in YouTube. So, para makakuha ko ng mga ideas, I would be reading blogs as well. So, para magkaroon ako ng additional information. So, for our last video, so very personal ito sa akin. Kasi ito yung graduation ni Yasmin. And sobrang na-surprise kami kasi hindi rin namin ina-expect na magkakaroon siya ng award. And aside from that, another surprise factor is that we're supposed to go to a restaurant para mag-celebrate, and it happened that kakilala natin yung manager ng restaurant, and hindi na tayo pinabayad. Alam mo yun, sobrang nakaka-surprise lahat ng mga nangyari for that day. And here's the clip of that event. Congratulations, Jasmine! Congratulations, Mama! And you graduate already. You become a doctor now. Wow! Show me your medal. Yeah. Congratulations, you're a Gold Achiever Awardee.
Yay! Kinapalawalaw!
So, tapos na ang graduation ng mga bata. Ngayon, maraming mga parents ang wala ngayon sa kanilang mga work. So, we're done. We just finished the graduation ceremony of Yasmin. Congratulations, anak. Congratulations, Mama. Okay, let's go. Okay. Where do you want to eat? Question, ipinaalam ko pa kung pwede ko itong isama sa vlog. So, this is coming from Mina Soberano. So, hi Sir Zeke, I'm one of your followers based in Doha and get inspired by your vlogs. Alam niyo po yung mga ganitong mga classic comments, sobrang, kahit ganun siya kasimple, nakaka-touch din talaga. Especially for content creators like me, sobrang malaking bagay yung mga ganitong mga appreciation. So sabi niya dito, I also somehow want to try to be one but always been skeptical on how to start. So, I have some questions if you don't mind. So, ito yung mga tanong niya. I suppose you are working in Doha too, so how do you manage your time between work and vlogging? So, it's related to the previous question. So, sabi ko nga kanina, if I'm working, I'm actually not accepting any invitation. So, how do you manage your time between work and vlog? Especially in Doha, it seems too tiring after a day job. So, alam nyo, if you're really passionate about what you are doing, so, alam mo yun, yung parang, minsan nga, guilty rin ako kasi kahit nasa work, parang gumagana talaga yung utak ko, madaming ideas. So, what I do is that kapag may mga ideas na pumapasok, so I write it down para kapag halimbawa yung time talaga na nakafocus na ako into vlogging, nare-refer ko yung mga notes ko. I put that on the phone or so, and ini-schedule ko siya. So, yun yung ginagawa ko. So, second question niya, do you have blogger groups that get invited for all the new Doha events and updates? Actually, I'm not sure if it is a secret, pero may mga humahawak sa amin ng mga PR companies. Hindi naman talaga humahawak, but these PR companies are inviting us dun sa mga clients nila. And dun kami nagkakaroon ng invitations. Oftentimes, marireceive namin yung invitation through Instagram. So, but I think the parameter is that they would be looking for bloggers or influencers na madalas mag-post sa social media. And as to blogger groups, wala talagang specific na groups akong kinabibilangan. Pero I've been organizing a lot of meetups. So ito yung mga Filipino content creators. So meron tayong mga YouTubers, meron tayong mga vloggers, meron din tayong mga Instagrammers or mga social media influencers, collectively called content creators. So once in a while we meet. Kung you probably look into our social media accounts, makita nyo naman that we comment on each other, we support each other's activities or events. So yun. So my third question, were you get paid for by the any ads or promotion? So ayun, meron na tayong bisita kaya medyo bibilisan na natin ito. As for earning here in the vlog, yeah, we could actually say that meron ding mga brands na nagbabayad sa mga social media influencers, sa mga vloggers. Depends on the amount of work na gagawin. So kapag maraming mga requirement like kailangan gumawa ng vlog, kailangan mag-post sa Instagram, kailangan mag-post sa social media. So yeah, meron ding mga kumikita, meron ding mga nagpapabayad. Definitely, kasi hindi naman libre. And siguro yan din yung i-correct ko na hindi lahat ng mga vloggers ay after lang dun sa free food. Kasi yun yung nakikita ng madami na akala nila basta vlogger, sige bigyan mo lang ng libreng pagkain, okay na yan. No. It's actually not true because it is not actually free in itself. Kasi after natin tumanggap ng mga ganong invitations, then we would be doing vlogs, we would be writing, we would be posting on our social media. So, marami pa rin gagawin. So, hindi talaga siya actually free, but meron tayong mga services na nire-render after being given that sort of invitation. Especially in the Philippines. I know and I've been following a lot of social media influencers doon na talagang kumikita. But you know what guys, before mangyari ito, kailangan makita mo talaga na na-establish mo na rin yung brand mo. So, you have a lot of followers and nakikita na rin nila na meron ka na talagang specific personality doon sa social media mo. Like for example, you're into food, you're into travel, and you become an authority doon sa specific category na yon. So, and people are believing and following you for what you are doing. So, and for that reason, a lot of brands are also contacting you because they know that you can also add value to their company or to their product as well. But probably for me, what I can say is that I'm very thankful dito sa opportunity na nakukuha ko ngayon kasi instead of you shelling out your own money for all this stuff, so libre na. And at the same time, especially for me, nagagamit ko na rin to as an opportunity para talagang mailabas ko rin yung family ko. Yan, and thank you for all the questions na ipinadala niya sa amin. Thankful ako that when we started the vlog, we were able to explore a lot of opportunities. We started the vlog with a whole video, meron din tayong introduction dun sa pinaka-purpose ng Best Life Qatar, which is to showcase yung beautiful places dito. Itutuloy pa rin natin ito. We also have the staycation video where we introduced the voiceover style. So, meron din tayong feature vlog and yung latest natin yung MTV style. So, alam niyo yan, ang daming pwedeng magawa sa vlog. And sabi ko nga, sobra akong natutuwa ngayon na I was able to discover this venue na aside from sa pagsusulat natin dun sa vlog, meron din pang isa pang opportunity para ma-stretch out pa yung creativity. So with all this being said, we would like to invite you to my seminar. It will be held on June 22 at the Qatar National Library Auditorium. Admission is free and you just have to register to their website. So I hope to see you there. So that's it for today. So we would like to thank you for joining me up. So hopefully marami kayong natutunan sa itinerary ko and hope to see you on the next one. Yeah, just before I end this video, I would like to honor my word by saying thank you to everyone who sent in their questions on Instagram. And as promised, probably we'll be having dinner one of these days. I'll send you all the details. I'll be contacting you one by one. So I would love to know you better and probably learn from you as well. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so that you will be updated every time that we have an upload. Thank you very much.